Happy WIP Wednesday. Today I have a little bit of progress on something not completely new to show you. I went to my big huge pile of projects that I had laying around that I had been working on all summer, and I picked one up because I wanted to have something in time for the holidays just in case. This is the Pouf cardigan. I started it years ago, and so earlier this summer I had ripped out all the sleeves because I didn't remember what I had done or where I was at on them. I ripped out all the sleeves up to the separation, and recently I just picked them up again and I'm starting over. So I had wrapped up all the little balls of yarn, and the way this fade works is when you're starting to fade the skeins, you hold two together, you drop one, add the next one that you're doing, you work with those two for a little bit, and then you drop the first one, and then you work with your second color, if that makes sense. But when I ripped it all up, I had all these random skeins, and I thought, oh, I hope this works out, and it has. So that's been a fun little surprise. Right about when I'm like, all right, I think I want to switch colors here, the one runs out, and the other, it's ready to start the other one. So that's worked out rather nicely, and it makes me a little bit happy that I'm still on track. When I first made this cardigan or started it, I was a completely different size. So when I finish this, it will probably be a gift. And a lot of the yarn, some of it you can get, but a lot of it you can't. So this is Sundog, which you can get, and then I have an old colorway here, Wildflower Patch, which you can get, and then another old colorway here, which if I have enough of this, it will be the neckband. So, and I'm also thinking about adding a buttonholes and then adding buttons to it as well, just because if I give it to who I think I might give it to, then I know that they would want some type of closure on this, and this sweater is not meant to have a closure. It's just supposed to be an open cardigan. I think I can add a button band. I'm confident enough. I just did one, so I'll be fine. But, so yeah, this is about 3-ish hours worth of work. The one thing that I did do differently and made a mistake on is that I switched my needle size because I can't find my interchangeable size 6 needles. I didn't know where they were, and I really wanted to get started. So I'm using a size 5, and I'm going a little looser, but right around, I don't know if you can see it, it's barely noticeable. But right around where I switched sizes, it was also where you pick up stitches and add yarn to it. So I was working a little tighter, and I have this teeny tiny little bump here where my needle size changes. But other than that, I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I'm just trucking along on that. And then the other change that I made, it's not a change to the pattern or anything, it's a change to the way that I had done it initially, is that I'm adding stitch markers. I have another one in here, it's tucked inside. It's just a little safety pin because I don't know where last night my stitch markers went, but I'm adding stitch markers every time I change colors so that I have a little bit of a measurement. This is my armhole where I need to weave in my ends, but so that I have a little bit of measurement for myself for my next sleeve of where I need to change. And then I also thought I would show you guys the underarm of my sweaters before I weave in all my ends. Maybe it'll make you feel a little bit better about yours, or maybe we'll all be in this together. But there's my underarm before I weave things in. I don't know if you can see the holes. But when I weave in ends, I will kind of weave all those together and it'll look beautiful. So anyways, that's it for WIP Wednesday. I hope you all make something really cool this week, and if not, that's all right. I'll see you next time.